What's up, TK? You guys hear me just fine? I gotta fix this damn thing. There we go. Is that better than last time? I don't know what happened. It just went absolutely awful. We can see now. Good deal, guys. I'm sure you see this awesome unibrow, this sweet trotting hat I just got. All right, so tonight I've got a lot of OG wiggle warts. Everything. It's up for pre-bid. I've got some slow sink 6-inch bull shad. I've got the bull gill. I've got Spro swim baits. I've got Excalibur one knockers. I got lots of stuff. You know, we love knockers here. TK, just trying to sell some bait. Yes, they are resin bullshit. It's a 6-inch slow sink and gizzard. I'll get them out here in a minute. But they're up. If you click the shop button, everything's up for pre-bid. So if you want something, you know what you want to pay, put your bid in, or you can wait till later. I'm going to run some other stuff too, besides all that's in there. Got a few boxes, some cool things. While I'm thinking about it, if you like custom painted baits by one of the best painters in the business, Hellabass is running a special charity eBay auction for the St. Jude Foundation. All proceeds go to St. Jude. And there's some custom painted baits by TK Stanley and Horseshoe Custom Tackle on there. It's great charity, great cause. So if you got some extra money uh, hanging around, you want to bid on some of that stuff, you can also bid on a fishing trip with Hellabass and some other stuff. I'm thinking about seeing if Hellabass would put a trip to Lake X up there, and you can go fish with me. Maybe I'll donate $100. Maybe I'll donate some stuff. I don't know when it ends. I need to talk to Hellabass, but we are going to eventually have a charity stream left on Whatnot here. Then we're going to raise funds for something. I'm thinking about talking to Mike Iaconelli and see if we can do like an Ike Foundation stream. Maybe I can get a bunch of OG Rapala baits that are discontinued, stuff like that. Maybe get missile baits to donate some stuff and do something for Ike Foundation. Heard that. It's been pretty tough actually for me. But let's start out with some random baits, get it worn up. All right, TK's in. So I want to get this something organized. Maybe we'll do it for the Bass Hall of Fame. You know, that's going to be up this fall, summer. That would be really good to do a live tackle stream for the Bass Hall of Fame and get donated from a bunch of people. So just grabbed a couple random boxes. It's kind of square bill time. And man, there's some good stuff in this box I just pulled. I mean, there's some Bagleys. Golly, I don't know who makes that ball. Oh, that's a Bagley. There's some Rattle Trap. Fritz sides in here. A couple old school Strike King Series 1s. Good stuff in here. Some Rapala scatter wraps. Oh, here's a good old school Norman. How about a Norman Mad Inn? Let's start this up and let you guys can do some free bidding for a little bit on the warts, and when we're ready, we'll run. Check this guy out. I hadn't seen this. I got some used 6-cent stuff in here too, guys. So we'll be running 6-cent bait starting at $1 tonight. I've got some 50X square bills. I've got some other stuff. If I can get this out, this would be a really cool bait. A lot of guys don't know about this. All right, check this out. This is a Norman Mad Inn. It's kind of like a thin end with the bill, but it's got a totally different body on it. I believe this color is like a watermelon red or something like that. It's a really cool bait. And I'll pop it on here. We'll start it at $1. Let's see here. And any other random baits we put up for auction tonight, you got 20 seconds to be sudden death on that because we want to fly through that. And I've got some other swim baits and stuff I'd have to leave out it. I'd have to go get them. I've got some Scottsboro tackle. I got some jerky J's that are hard to get. All right, here we go. 20 seconds sudden death. Norman Mad Inn, watermelon red right here. And I've been getting crushed with overtime at work. I'll try to get all this stuff out by Tuesday or Wednesday. Try to get as quick as I can. Got way behind last time I did Whatnot. Bass Snatcher, thank you very much, man. Starting it off. anything you guys looking for in particular, especially with the hard baits. I had a guy request some Spro. So I do got some Spro rock crawlers, some Little Johns, stuff like that. I'm going on afternoon shift starting May the 5th. So unfortunately, that means in the evening or nights, I won't be able to do whatnot except on Saturdays and Sundays. DD45s. I don't have any DD45s. I got some 14s and 22s. All right, let's see what else we got here. There's one Norman. This is old school. Hey, check this out. How about no, that's not it. I had some old school stuff painted by Bag Five. Oh, how about a Megabass? Megabass. Let's roll with this guy. You guys are in here. We've got like, how about a Megabass square bill? So this is a huge tackle collection I come by, and I don't know what everything is in here. So this is a square bill box. Got any spinning reels? I do not have any spinning reels, John. But dang. I tell you what, I'll see if I can't find you one. I'll hook you up off in a private message. You just tell me what kind you got. I believe this is this is a Megabass Knuckle LD. Great color, great color. Megabass square bill right here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna start it at $1, guys. Here we go. Megabass LD Knuckle square bill. You sit right there on the back. Started at it. Oh, sorry. Whatnot decided to do something dumb. It's up on the screen is a Mike Buka bullgill. If you want this, a bullgill, it's selling right now. If you want the bullgill, it's selling. I don't know why it did that. Nico won it. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate that. It's a really good deal. Really good deal. Gosh, damn. I hate Whatnot sometimes. I don't understand why it decided it was going to do a bullgill. All right. All right, random lure. Here we go. Here is the Megabass square bill. This is the LD knuckle right here. Hey, little Rich, our buddy, you should have got those baits from my buddy by now. I know he said he sent them off. So if you haven't, let me know. Bass Snatcher, good price on that. That's a great color. This is very close to like that spring crawl from Spro. It's really good. Yeah, well, Junior had one of those too, John, and it broke. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's run a little giveaway. Let's do this. Let's do a little giveaway. Let's do a pack of 6 cents flush. And we'll do a little pack of panorama shads. Let's see here. That's my favorite color. Do a little pack of panoramas. Here we go. I'll give you some big panoramas. Do a giveaway. God almighty, there's things just falling off everywhere. Great bait here. Do giveaways with. Hold on. This is a pretty nice giveaway. This is giveaway number 1. Here's some big. This Ghost Pro Shad, big panoramas. And then this pack of flush is missing one. Dang. And then here's a pack of watermelon red sunfish flush. So this is giveaway number 1. I'll write it on the package. Yo guys got 5 minutes on this thing. All right, followers giveaway. Here we go. It's a pretty good giveaway for followers. So all you gotta do is be following me. We've got panorama and some flush, which is soft jerk bait. I'll write on the package what giveaway number it is. All right. All right, guys, would you want me to run? You want me to run the Wiggle Warts, the Excaliburs? Let me know. Or maybe I'm not going to start till we get 50, 60 people in here because those are big items. He is. Little Rich is in the chat here. All right, guys, make sure you're following me. We got 45 people in here, and we got 28 in the giveaway. So all you gotta do is hit that giveaway button, be following me. All right, let's go with some more random baits here for just a minute. Some more square bills. See if I can find something cool. I don't know what that is. Here we go. How about some 6 cents? How about a little? How about 6 cents munch? For some reason, there's no hooks on it. We'll start it at $1. Here you go. 6 cents munch. There's no hooks on it. Chartreuse blackback. This great little kind of hybrid, kind of like a -1 deal. Runs about 2 foot under the water. It's got a knocker in it. Really cool bait. I throw this bait quite a lot. And guys, at the end of the day, if you're a first time buyer like Cooler Lip, you're going to get a free bait. Dude just got a $10 bait for $2. So I'm going to send you a free bait with that. Dig down in here in the bait box. Find you something to give away with that. Here's your old school Rogers crankbait. Little red crawl. Can't go wrong with that. So if you're a first time buyer, I always give away a free bait. If you're just joining in, if you go to the shop, I do have pre-Rapala wiggle warts up. I got some really tough colors in there. And I've got some Excalibur one knockers. They're tough. Some regular Excaliburs. And we got some Swimbaits. All right, let's stay with some square bills for a bit. Get up to about 50, 60 people in here. We'll do the wiggle warts. Hey, looky here. How about a KVD 1.0 and chartreuse root beer? So that's a tough color to find, actually. That's an exclusive color, I believe, to customers at Pittman Creek Wholesale. So KVD 1.0 and root beer chartreuse. That is not a blank. That's actually a color made by Strike King. All right, here we go. Start at $1. I see a really good balsa bait too. I'm fixing to run. I got an Amish shaker over here. Those are tough to find. All right, Ancient Tank won the auction. Thank you, sir. What's up, Big Worm? Big Worm. Guys, we got a giveaway going. If you just joined in, we're giving away a little set from 6 cents, a little big old panorama, so you can get your Josh Jones on, and some flush. And it's missing one, but we got some soft jerk bait. We'll have more giveaways. Buyers giveaway. We'll do it big tonight. I'll get some new 6 cent stuff that ain't released yet. Got any pink ones? No. I really don't sell any 6 cents. I just do giveaways on it. So, all right, here we go. Rare bait right here. My balsa guys, where you at? Check this. Here is an Ima shaker. So this is a really cool bait. It is balsa. Got a micarta bill, and it's got a weight transfer in it, and it's got this one knock. Pretty sweet. I don't even know if they make this anymore. All right, giveaway winner. First giveaway of the winner tonight is Robbie8104. Thank you, Robbie, for entering the giveaway. Here we go. I'm a shaker right here. Starting at $1. These were like 17 or 18 bucks brand new. Cool bait for sure. It is a flat side chartreuse black back. And Brett is going to take it down. Thank you, Brett. It's a good pickup. We'll run another giveaway here in 30 minutes or so. Let's go over to our regular auctions. We're gonna go ahead and start. Uh you guys want the wiggle warts or the Excaliburs first? Heard that. Heard that. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube and you want to join the auctions, just scan that QR code or log on to Whatnot on your phone, download the app free. You can bid on anything in here. Warts, all right. We got one vote for Warts, one vote for Excalibur. Somebody break the tie. We're gonna run Warts or Excalibur. All right, we got Warts. All right, here we go. Now I will show you all these as well. Now I started most of them at a pretty fair price. I've got a couple high dollar ones. So, all right. Let me go over to. Ooh, we got two for Excalibur. 3, 4. I already got that wart box. So, you know what? We'll go right into Excalibur after the warts, and then we'll just go free for all tonight. Okay? I can run to about 9 o'clock tonight. So, all right, let's go over to the shop here. This first one I have in my hand is this guy right here. Little chartreuse red eyes. Uh, it's not in perfect shape. I didn't realize how expensive these things get. I've got it for 10 bucks. I sell about any wiggle wart for $10. So here we go. You guys got a 5-second counter bid time, 30 seconds. Here we go. So every time someone bids, it goes 5 seconds. All right, yellow, red eye. Here's the wiggle. Now I want to show you guys this. It does have a little crazing back here. It's just this one's a great fisher. If you want to repaint it, great. But I mean, honestly, that ain't gonna matter. Fisher's still gonna buy it. It's still an OG. I did not notice that until after I took the picture, but you know what? I'll throw an extra bait in there to make up for it. That's what we'll do. I'll just throw you extra bait in here to make up for it. That's a really good one. Ancient, gonna take it down. I'm gonna throw you extra bait in there. Tell you what, I'll give you a little DT6. I got a little DT6 we'll throw in there for you. I like making things fair for guys. I mean, it's not going to affect anything other than maybe high dollar value, but mint, that's probably a $30 wart. Uh, oh, yeah, I forgot I don't have to label these. I did really good. I had 3 guys in the top 20, 2 guys on the final day, and then I had 2 guys bomb, and I was really disappointed in Matt Robertson, Brandon Card, but I can get some glide baits, Monkey Hunter, but I got some swim baits up on for pre-bid. I got a bull shad, some spro, some other stuff up there. Got a Huddleston, and we can do some more. All right, next guy, we'll do this little wee wart and baby bass. Wee wart and baby bass. I think I started these at like $5. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Little wee wart and baby bass. This one's good. You can see where it's stamped on the bottom. Got a little dirt on it. Nothing crazy. It's in the bill's in really good shape. Little wee wart. We'll run the warts first tonight, and then we'll run Excalibur. So if you know anybody looking for wiggle warts, send them in here. Boomer Bryant, first purchase. All right, Boomer. Get you a free bait right here for your first purchase. What do we got for Mr. Boomer? How about a little KBD 2.5? How about that? It's a nice one. First purchase. Guys, if it's make the first purchase tonight or anytime on my show, I'll give you a free bait. All right. We'll do the next wee wart now. This one's sweet. It does have just a tad rash on the bottom from the hook. Someone's put some really big hooks. There's a little wee wart in V62 with the solid bill. It's naturalistic brown crawl. And here we go. Here we go. So you can see the difference in a wee wart. So here's an original wart. This one's perfect. This is a V60, V63 green crawfish. The wee wart's just a little bit smaller. That V63 is about in the best shape I've ever seen, especially being out of the package. But this one's V62. This is the naturalistic brown crawfish. All right, there's Nico. Thank you, sir. And after we get down with the warts and Excalibur, we'll do more. All right, let's go magwort right here, baby. Chartreuse brownback magwort. One thing's cool about these, listen. Man, they got that sound. Great for dirtier waters. Some guys like these magworts a lot. They usually don't bring what the regular wiggleworts do, but it's okay. Here we go. We're gonna start it. It's already been pre-bidded up to $9. I got 30 seconds. Go for it. Hell yeah, DT. I was glad to see old Sheldon Hodenshield win at Hopstock last night. I was really wanting to go, but it made me really mad that they canceled our overtime at 5:30. Thank you, Nico. Yeah, they canceled double time at 5:30, and if they would have canceled it like 3:30, I would have drove to Hopstock and watched them. You're gonna have to get that union contract town. They gotta, if they cancel overtime, they gotta do it within 4 hours of your shift, or you get paid for it. That's the only way you're gonna stop that. All right, here we go. Here's a nice chrome black wigglewort. Stamp on it, and chrome shows everything. There's really not a lot of rash or anything. This bill's in really good shape. What's up, Glide Master? We're Wharton. We're Wiggle Wharton. Chrome black back. It's at $10, guys. Great deal on an OG Wigglewort right here. I'm good, man. We're selling some warts. I've got some Excalibur. Go check my shop. I've got some Swimbaits in there. Got Jackall, Gantrell, Gantia, a bullshit, some Spro stuff, a Huddleston. Chrome black wart. If you don't like the color, you can get it repainted. Rattles good, nice and loose. Definitely be a good repainter because that bill's nice. DT, he'll take it down. Think he, Dustin? I don't even know why I'm writing the number on here. I know what these are. All right. Let's do another chrome one. Be a good one for you sauger walleye guys. A little green, metallic green black back. It does have the stamp on it. You can barely see it. Barely see it. Well, this is an OG. Number one, too, also those hooks. All right. Metallic green back. Here we go. Started off at $10. There's Mr. Ross. He's in our chat. OG Pimp and Shrimp. I love the name. What blade? Which blade baits? No, I don't sell 6 cents, brother. I'm sorry. I'm on the 6 cents, the national team. And thank you, PJ. And so I don't sell any of the 6 cents behind me. I do some giveaways though. Just because they send me all this stuff back here for free, and it would be really unfair to sell it to make money. But I do plenty of giveaways here, and we just gave away some panoramas. But tell you what, if you want some blade baits, maybe I'll put it in the next giveaway. Yeah, dude, 6 cents. Well, John B isn't with 6 cents, so he can sell 6 cents. Like I can sell a Guggen Squad. You know what I'm saying? All right. Here we go. Here's a sweet wart chartreuse. Yeah, I got to get a banner on here. I got to get a banner here. I mean, if they let me, I would, but they have their own whatnot as well. So, dude, the whale is a badass swim bait. I got one tied on. All right, chartreuse, blue scale, OG wart. The writing is about wore off here, but I promise you this one's OG. The rattle's a little stuck. Oh, yeah, it's there. And it's at $10, guys. Good deal here going. I love the flush. I like the 4.5-inch whale. It's caught a lot of big fish for me. But that 6-inch, if you're looking for a big bite, man, it's got it. I really like that Ghost Pro Blue. I think Ghost Bone Minnow or something like that. Uh, and guys, if you ever get on 6 Cents website and order anything, use my code BAITMAN and save you 10%. PJ is going to take down another wart. Thank you, PJ. Right. I understand, Kyle. All right. I'm gonna keep going on here. I'd love to run their whatnot for them. I'm gonna make a trip down to Texas. And they tell me if I come down there, I can host the whatnot. Here we go. This is a chrome blue tiger wart. So you got it's got a little, the bill's actually in good shape, but it's chrome blue with the fire tiger. Yeah, I get it. Dude, you need to throw the mag catwalk. I'm telling you, pimp shrimp. I caught some big smallmouth here. I've caught some big largemouth. You can get on my social media and see what I've caught. Thank you, Mr. Ross. If you're a first time buyer, I'll throw a free bait in there. I didn't catch it on there. Hey Bradley, how you doing, man? This guy right here. See if I can find one. I might not have one up here. Actually, I do. This guy right here. If you get a chance, throw this. You have to throw it on a little heavier rod. I threw this on 7.3 heavy. But man, the smallmouth and big largemouth. I caught some tanks on this. Now, this is the Mag Catwalk, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all real quick. Y'all better buy hard baits now. Use my discount code BAITMAN, get you 10% off because the prices on hard baits are going to be going up, unfortunately. And that's not just 6 cents. That's really anywhere in the industry that's being affected by the tariffs. So now soft plastics are going to stay about the same, especially 6 cents because they're poured in house. But is it better than a Vixen? It's bigger than a Vixen. Uh, I don't like it's kind of weird when people say that because they're two different baits. That's a magnum sized bait, whereas a Vixen is a lot smaller. But I do like a Vixen. I like a Repo Man better than all of them. But again, different bait. I like that Mag Catwalk because it's really loud. It's got rattle in it. And when I walk it, I'm not trying to go super fast. I get a nice steady pull and it really has a wide sweep. And dude, when they eat that thing, they crush it. Oh yeah. Well, those are Gen 3 Vixens. You can wait and you can buy them for like $20. They're $24.99 on Tackle Warehouse. The Dogma is a really good walking bait too. All right, here we go. Let's continue with the Wiggle Warts. This is a cool one. I like this color. I don't know the fish catching ability of it, but I don't see it very often. Here we go. OG Wart. There's the stamp right on the bottom. It's kind of a neon green tiger. Got a little scuff on the back. Yeah, they have sent me some exclusive stuff. Not lately, but I have a feeling there'll be some care packages coming. I've got the bodega. I've done some giveaways with stuff that's not out for the public yet. I can't right now because I don't have much of it to give away. Thank you, PJ. PJ's racking up the warts tonight. We'll see what I've got. I had a bunch of stuff from 2 months ago. All right, down to the really good warts here. All right, this is V37. I believe they call this brown crawdad. This one is in mint shape, guys. Mint shape. One of the more popular colors. Here we go. 30 seconds on this. You can see it. Wiggle wart on there. If it's stamped wiggle wart, it's good. Yes, he does. This is one of the more popular fish catching colors. And someone's put some gamakatsu hooks on there, so lip is perfect. And listen to that thing rattle. Yeah, and I'll be honest, the strobe shaker is coming out this week. A little leak there. So be ready to get on their website to get that strobe shaker minnow. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's awesome. It's kind of like a drift fry. It'll be out this week. So just remember that Baitman told you first. Hey, thank you, Tom. All right, 2 more warts to go. We're going to go with this guy right here. This is a suspending wiggle wart. Tough color to find. Really tough color to find. Thanks for the follow, Pimp Shrimp. Tough color to find. The little suspend dot is gone off of it, but you don't find this color very often. You can always put your own suspend dot on there. They literally peel off of them. Good color here. Yeah, I love the strobe shaker. I'm out, so I'm ready for him to drop them. Thank you, Clay. That's it. SVSP 54. All right, last one. I've got a V63 naturalistic green crawfish. This guy is absolutely mint. Like the bill's perfect. There's not a scratch on it. Some of them got this out of package. I mean, I don't even know if you call that a scratch back there because you can't see it. How do you rig the sketch? I got one in that's John, I got one too. That's gonna be a drop shot bait. I hadn't really figured out any way to do that other than drop shot it. Or you can put it on the back of a chatterbait or even a spinnerbait. Here we go. Last pre-Rapala wart. V63 right here. Naturalistic green crawfish. And it is in perfect shape. Kind of wish I had these, I don't know, around March. That's February. That's usually when the warts go crazy, but it is what it is. I've been busy. Usually these run for about $45 to $50 on the eBays. It is a new exclusive bait. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. I'm also going to be selling a lot of these Bass Mafia boxes. We're going to have a night where I do only terminal and boxes, so that's a great one. So if you guys are interested in boxes and stuff, one night we're going to do it. I got to get boxes to ship them out in. That is a great wart. We just sold it 31 bucks. Normally that's a $45, $50 wart. Somebody got a great deal on that. All right. Speaking of Excalibur, how about this? Here we go. This is up for pre-bid. Excalibur XCS 200 real crawl. I don't know the exact color, but I love this one because it's got that purple hue in it. Woo! Oh, I got some Rapala clackin wraps too. Up there. Here you go. $5. We're gonna do it on sudden death. All right, $5 sudden death. Here we go. My dogs are like going crazy. I've got about 4 more of these too, by the way. So if you miss out on this one, we'll have some throughout the next couple weeks. But I just want to run one tonight. Had some guys asking. I love, I like the Excalibur square bills. Any DT thugs? I don't think I have any tonight. Thank you, Jay Mitch. I tell you what I'm going to do. I think my next show will be next Sunday night. I can guarantee you that. And I'm going to do it actually from my mom's house. And I'm going to get everything I've got I can auction. I'm going to get it all spread out. That way, when I get requests, I can go anywhere. All right. Now, we're going to get into our Excalibur one knockers and Excalibur traps. But before we do that, we're going to do another giveaway. So, a little 6 cents giveaway. I'm going to give you some new 6 cents wacky weights. I'm going to give you some EWG hooks. Let me get something else here. Who said they like the blade bait? We'll put a blade bait in here. We got a 6 cents blade bait, some new wacky weights, some EWG hooks, and let's get some soft plastic going for somebody. Let's get some soft plastic. Here we go. And we'll give you a little bit of the Boost's shaky worm. I wish I had some Ned Fry. I don't. All right, so here's a nice giveaway. 6 cents Boost's shaky worm. I love blade bait. Some EWG hooks. Some wacky weights. So a little variety pack. You can use them wacky weights on any kind of Cinco bait. I like these hooks. Blade bait, Cinco. So that's giveaway. Follower giveaway number 2. All right, here we go. It's running. So all you got to do is be following. Giveaway number 2 right there. All right, let's get these Excaliburs going. Oh, man, look at here. All these Excalibur treble hooks I got. Forgot about that. Had a dude pay me like $40 for some one time. All right, here we go. We'll start. Let's actually do these clackin wraps. These are tough to find. I've got a clackin minnow and some more clackin baits. Somebody has painted on this one, so if you want it custom painted, this would be a good one. But honestly, this is not bad. It still clacks, even though the little silver pieces fell off. Still clacks good. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. It's at $1. Let's do it. Sudden death. 20 seconds on the 30 seconds on the clackin wrap. It's been custom painted. Actually, I think it was really just painted some black dots and yellow line, but here we go. Get you a classic bait here, no longer made. This was new shape. I would say this would go for 15 to $20. And this is the 07. This is the bigger size. Oh, Johnson taking it down. What's up, Johnson? Thanks for sharing the live stream. I appreciate it, guys. Do that for me. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, shout out. I'm going to start. So here's the deal. On Saturday nights, I'll be doing the OG Baitman stream. We're going to do it about 8 o'clock Saturday night to about 9:30, 10. OG stream. We talking baits. We're talking techniques. We'll talk fishing. On Sunday nights, we'll be doing our whatnot. So because of my new work schedule, that's about the only time I'll have to do live streams. So we're just doing a bait man weekend like that. All right. Here's another clackin wrap. This is Helsinki shad. Oh, it's just missing a back hook. It's in good shape. It's a little dirty. Man, listen to that one. It is super loud. Here we go. Clackin wrap. I wish I had a split ring and a hook. I could put one on here for you. Yes, I am going to get Epic Eric back on the channel. We've talked about it many times. Oh, we got a new bidder, I believe, on here. I'd clean this guy. Glass cleaner's good if you want to clean up your baits. They make this stuff at the Dollar General called Awesome. Awesome cleaner is great on baits. Johnson, he's going to take them both down. You know what, Johnson? I'm going to put them both in the same package for you. I appreciate it, brother. I haven't even been on Whatnot myself. Lately, I got on a little bit today. There's a lot of new sellers on here. A lot of new sellers. I guess everybody in the world's a Megabass dealer. All right, yo, if you're just joining, guys, giveaways live. We got some 6-cents wacky. We got some stout wide gap hooks, a blade bait, and shaky worm. That's a great buyer's giveaway. That's $25 of stuff. What's up? I have I love my Triton. I got a 21 XS. What's up, Martin? Martin, there's a dude over there in Brentwood selling a ton of Lucky Craft and glide baits and swim baits and stuff like that. I don't know if you know Mike Andrews. I bought some repo, man, from him because he had them dirt cheap. But if you could get over to Brentwood, dude, he's got these stuff. So y'all got 50 seconds to give away. All right, let's run some more Excalibur. All right, here we go. XR50. I've got it started at $1. I think this is called Ghost IU or something like that. I forgot the exact color name. It is not sudden death. 30 seconds. Here we go. OG Excalibur XR50. Maybe like it's not Ghost Pearl Lemon. This is the rattling version. TR 185 is a good boat. It's a really good boat. Thanks for the follow, Phil Billy. Ghost Melon. That's what I thought, Bradley. And then there's Ghost Pearl Melon that a lot of guys want. Dude, I cannot believe we're fixing to sell OG Excalibur for less than $10. Let's go. Martin Bass Baits won the giveaway. Congrats, Martin. See? And then Martin can run it as a giveaway on his show. And it could just keep going around. I'm just kidding. Do what you need to, Martin. I've got some pretty other rare ones up here. Heard that. Rob Watt Jr. made his first purchase. Well, guess what, Rob? I'm going to send you a free bait. With that, let's give the man a nice square bill for his first purchase. We'll give you an old school RC 1.5. This is Lucky Strike. Go with your first purchase. If I had some more rattle traps, which I do, I've done that. Goodbye there. That one's in mint shape. I love that ghost melon color and that stuff in the fall, but when that water gets super clear. All right, here's the next one. We're going to go with Rayburn Red. Now this one does have some battle scars on it. So here's a XR50 in Rayburn Red, and I got it started at $10. These usually go for 25 to 40 bucks. It's been fished. It's got some little chips on the nose, but dude, it probably catches. All right, here we go. XR50. This is not a one knocker. Here we go. See the tops, just hit some rock. You can take a Sharpie and make it black, but this is Rayburn Red. This is an OG XR50, not the Booyah. What's up, all the new people joining in? We've got these for pre-bid. Thanks for the raid, Rob Bender. Holy cow, what's going? Thank you for the raid. 32 people coming in here. You know what we need to do? LA sliders. I don't have any LA sliders, but I'll have some swim baits. I tell you what we can do. We got 32 people in. Let's do another giveaway. You guys want to do giveaway? I tell you what, if we get 100 people in tonight, I'll give away a Megabass Vision 110. We hit 100 people, I'll give away a Megabass Vision 110. Hey, thanks 513 Plumbing. I'll get a Megabass Vision 110. I got one over here in front of me. And we'll do a giveaway. At 100 people, we'll give away a Megabass Vision 110. How about that? But let's do another giveaway right now. Any mag drafts? Don't have any mag drafts right now, bud. But next Sunday I'll have some more swim baits. Let's see. Where's a good Vision 110? Let's see if I can find one. Man, I had to go. Well, look. All right, here's what this is. We get over 100 people live. 100 people live tonight. I'll give this. We can do some balsa. I'll dig and see what I've got. Probably gonna be a next week deal. Look here. Northern Secret Vision 110. We get over 100 viewers. I'll put this one in there. All right. We get 100 live viewers, but we'll do another giveaway right now. Let's do this. Let's do a 6 cents crankbait giveaway. Actually, let's do this. Do a 6 cent speed wake. This is a really cool bait. A little dusty. And let's do a 6 cent speed wake and an axis. All right, here we go. Second giveaway. Speed wake. This is a great bait. And then a little axis square bill. This is follower giveaway number 3. So we may have to add some more giveaways tonight. This one's in shad scales. That one's sick. And a little red axis. So follower giveaway number 3. So you got to be following me. You got to be in here when it runs. I'll have to add some more follower giveaways. So here we go. Make sure. So that one is running. All right, let's get back on the Excalibur train here, guys. Heck, I got a Jackall TN70 we can throw in here. I forgot about it. Where's it at? Where's this guy at? Well, oh, I found it. Here we go. Great little bait here. Man, I've got a ton of lipless. Maybe just be running the first thing I unhang. Here we go. Little Jackall TN70. I believe it's called Spawn Killer. Woo! It's seen its better days, but we started it at $1. 77 people in here live. Let's go. We get to 100. I'll run that Vision 110 as a giveaway for everybody that's in here. It's got some line attached to it. I'll clip that off for you. I love this bait. It's very TN80. Oh, 80 people in here. Addicted to fishing. Thank you so much, man. Need to change the hooks on this guy. The hook's got a little rust on it, just to be honest with you. I did not realize that earlier. Oh, 60 people in that 6 cents giveaway. Got any more of those bullheads? You mean bull shads? Not at the moment, but I'm very good friends with Mike Buka. I'm working on getting set up as a dealer with GSM, and so I can sell Buka brand stuff. and other things from GSM Outdoors. Maybe sell Dobbins rods. They'd have to be drop shipped to you, but I'm hoping to work that out. We'll see. Just little plans for the future. 77 guys, people in here. We get to 100. Vision 110 is going to get giveaway. All right, let's get some more of these Excaliburs gone. We'll do some more lipless. Here we go. This is in the Real Gill series. I think it's like Sunfish or something. This is an XR50. It is a rattling. Here we go. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate all you guys sharing. Yeah, dude. That's at one time Northern Secret would bring $100, but they added it into their normal line. I've got several, so you know me. I gotta have some purple. This is a really good looking bait. I don't see many of these Real Gill Excaliburs anymore. There's some of them. There's one that's I forgot what it's called. It looks like a pumpkin seed. Oh my gosh, that one goes for stupid money on eBay. And it's so the Bass Snatcher. Thank you, sir. Hopefully I got plenty of plastic bags to make it through the night. All right. We're gonna roll with some big daddies right here. How about an XR75 in royal red? So my buddy Mike Russ over at Bag 5 Baits, he paints this color on all kinds. So this is the rattling one, but you'll notice on the 75 series, the big one, it has a one knocker and a rattle in it. A lot of people don't realize that. All right, somebody tagging. What kind of Triton you looking at? Here you go. It's at $10 right now. Great deal on a bait that goes 30 to 40 sometimes. I cannot run the flushes in the back. I do not sell 6 cents. I am on a 6-6 national team, and they send all that stuff free, so it's not right if I resell it. But if I ever buy stuff secondhand, I do move it time to time. But anything that's on that wall is not secondhand. Dude, good deal on this right here. This should be a high dollar bait. Wow. I cannot believe you took it for that cheap, J. Mitch. Holy smokes. Y'all sleeping on a dang $40 bait. Oh, we're 12 away from the Megabass giveaway. Dude, I don't know what you guys were waiting on. That wasn't sudden death. Giveaway winner is Shoop Badoop. Awesome, man. Won that 6 cents, get another 6 cents giveaway. Heard that. All right. Well, guess what? Say that one. I got 2 one knockers right here. I've got a one knocker in royal red, which is super rare. And then I got this one. Dark crawdad or brown crawdad. XR75s. XRKs. And then I've got where's it? I'm missing something in here. That's odd. How am I missing that? I took a photo of it earlier. I'm missing a bait in here. I'll find it eventually. All right, here we go. XRK 75 Royal Red. Here we go. 30 seconds. This one is in mint shape. Maybe it's the wrong time of year to be running these, but these things, listen to that knocker. These things used to go for like 45, 50 bucks. Just look it up on eBay. J. Mitch, he's not playing around. He knows it's a tough one to get. Oh, Bass Snatcher coming in there. Once we get done with these Excaliburs, it's going to be free for all. Bass Snatcher, appreciate you, bud. Dude, that's actually probably a really good deal on that bait. Any old Excalibur pop bars? I don't know if I have them in the bunch of stuff I'm running tonight. I'll look. I got some stuff. I got some stuff new in the package too now. All right, here we go. Last one knocker. I had another one. I don't know where I lost it. I have lost it, and that's not cool. Don't know how I did that. All right, here we go. Brown Crawdad XR75. Here we go. Is a P70. Yeah, I got some P70s. I don't really sell them though, but I know where some are at. I'm kind of limited in my room. I bet I got 5 grand of tackle laying in the floor of my shed, and I just don't want to run in and out there. Guys, we almost had 100 live on here, and I was going to get, if we get to 100 live people tonight, I'll be doing a giveaway for Megabass Vision 110. If not, we'll save it for next show. Dead Bass, thank you, sir. Good deal on that one. Good deal. All right, let's see what else we got up for auction tonight. As far as what's preloaded. All right. We sold the bullgill on accident already. So we had a good deal. Guy got a resin bullgill slow sink 5-inch for 37 bucks. Great deal. That's what we do here. People get good deals. All right, so here it is. This is, I believe it's actually a 6-inch bull shad in gizzard slow sink, and it is currently at $25. You can't buy one that cheap. Here we go. 6-inch Mike Buka bull shad in gizzard. Oh, this is a knocker. This has got knockers in it. Holy smokes. I didn't know that. I guess it's a bull shad knocker. Yeah. Good deal here. $50 bait. Johnson. Thank you. Dude just saved $25 off retail on a resin bull shad. My chat ain't working. I wonder if something's going on. Your chat's really quiet. All right, here we go. Man, y'all sleeping. It's like y'all are waiting for someone to bid, and you don't nobody bids. All right, Jackall, Gantrell, Gizzard Shad. Let's see what this thing is going. Woo! It's already up to 37 bucks. I caught this was the first glide bait, and it's not really a true glide. It's a 3-piece, but I use this as a glide bait, and I caught one of my first glide bait bass on this like big one around a laydown at this time of year. Really good beginner's glide. You can make it go side to side. You can make it turn backwards. You can reel it straight. Really, really good bait. Very easy to work. Ancient AK, he took it down. He took it down. I have to get some bigger boxes for some guys. All right, here's another one. I sold a Gantee in the box for 30-something last week. Great multi-jointed bait. I don't think I got the color right. I think this color is actually called carp. Here you go. Great. Jackall made some really good underrated swim baits. It's at 19 bucks right now. Tail's in good shape. Great bait. Yeah, Jackall made some great colors, man. I actually got a Jackall gyron too. I don't have up there, but we can throw it up there. Damn, everybody's going away. Thought we were gonna get a Megabass giveaway. Thank you, Tom. Hope everything's going good with you. All right, here we go. Where's that HUD at? We're gonna run this HUD. I don't even know what that is. All right, here's a little Huddleston. You're good, Shane. You're good. I don't know the rate of fall on this, but I think this is a 68 special, to be honest, because of that tail. I think it's a 68 special, like blue shad. I think the rate of fall might be 5. It's either 5 or 10. It's about time of year to throw these big HUDs. Oh, it's in good shape. I don't think it's ever been thrown. Martin says 12. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Martin. Martin definitely would be a HUD expert. I am not. I like the HUD shad. I've caught them good on a HUD shad. I actually about tied one on the other day. Ain't no one throwing that on forward facing. That's a good looking sucker. And the winner is Det Bass. Thank you, Det Bass. So going forward, would you guys like me to run random items, or do you guys like it when I do stuff for preload? It does take me a while to preload them, but it's a lot easier sorting and shipping. It does feel hollow. Thank you, Martin. Resin glides. Man, I wish I can get some bullshit stuff, but unfortunately, when I talk to these guys, bait makers about doing, hey, can I order from you for whatnot and stuff like that? They're like, yeah, and they want to charge me more than what they want to charge me full retail. I'm like, well, I'm not a retailer. I want to make 10, 15 bucks. And I had one of them say, why would I sell them to you when I can do drops and make more money? Okay, sounds good. There are a lot of bait makers out there that are just they just want to make money. I don't think they really care about fishing. So that's kind of what I like to do, Jim Mitch. All right, here we go. Here's a nice little 2-pack. I'm gonna do this. Here's a Spro BBZ1 shad. And this color is Sexy Lavender Shad. So we'll go back to random lure. 22nd Sunday Depth. BBZ1 Sexy Lavender Shad. This is a great little bait. It's nice beginner swim bait. It swims really good. We'll do this. Hog Wild's on it. And then we're going to go back to some more crankbaits and stuff. And Dizzle first purchase. All right. I'll write on the box here. First purchase, I'll tell you what I'll do. Give you a bait. I'll put your bait in there. Any DT4? I might have some. I'm not sure. All right. Here's another one. Natural Shad BBZ1 in the box. Natural Shad BBZ1. Very similar. Got a little bit more chrome in it. How much for the hat? I paid 30 bucks for it. I'm actually working with the dude that made this hat. I'm going to have some bait man hats. We're going to try to do we're going to do 10 hats to start with. See if you guys like it. I'll put them up here on Whatnot. If you guys like the camo, we'll go with that. And I'm going to do like a certain bait, like maybe a deep crankbait. Maybe think Jackall will stream again. Oh, Mike's painter. I'm sure she will do like a buzz bait, a square bill. Trying to figure out what I want to do first. And all it's going to have is a bait outline and just say bait. So you would have like a spinner bait and then below bait. Just something cool like that if you guys like it. All right, got some more swim baits in here. Here we go. Let's do this guy in the package. Here's a Jackall gyron. and it's called RT Orange Belly. Look at the original price, $22.49. We're going to start it at $1. Here we go. Jackall gyron, originally $22. We just started at $1. Hog Wild's going to take it down. Thank you, Hog Wild. Hey, check this out. I don't even know what this is. I think I know what it is. This is some kind of herring swim bait. It looks kind of like a sweet baits, but it's not. I don't know who makes this. It's not Chinese because it doesn't have the same feel as that Chinese stuff. But we'll run this swim bait right here. It's a nice little herring lot. It's not a bull herring. I don't think it's a sweet bait. Like it. Here we go. We'll run it. Start at $1. I may be just giving this away. It's got, you can see where it's got some bone underneath it. I don't know what this is. I don't think this is a Chinese glide, but I don't looks like some kind of resin. That bass, he'll take it down. He'll take it. And guys, if you buy tonight, you'll be eligible for the buyer's giveaway. That's about all the hard swim baits I got for tonight. Actually, I got one more. I got one more BBZ1. Here's another Spro BBZ1. This one's out of the package. I think this is the Sexy Lavender Shad. Yeah, here we go. BBZ1. Started at $1. It's been used, but it hadn't been abused. These are great little baits. The only problem I have about this bait is this has got one treble hook. I always thought, why didn't they add a second one? But it's really cool. It even's got the little piece of line here coming off there to imitate the gizzard. Indizzle going to take it down. Thank you, Indizzle. All right. Let's do some more crankbaits and lipless. You guys like Spro? We'll run some Spro. Rock crawlers, little johns. Does that sound cool? Anything else you guys are requesting? I got some 6 cents. Oh, there's some random stuff. Random baits in here. I even got I got some OG ploppers. Excalibur. I don't know if I have any more Excalibur square bills. Oh, look at here. Look at here. Another Jackall TN70. Here we go. We'll run this. Another Jackall TN. This one's a TN70. It's got some hook rash. But we'll start for $1. Jackall TN70. And then, ooh, I got 2 more Jackalls. $75 for one. Holy smokes. Somebody sent me a 2-pack. Any 110 ploppers in chub? I'm not sure. Good deal, Martin, for $5. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Martin's going to win a giveaway. Give him a Jackall TN. I do see some Yozuri in here. All right, I got 2 more Jackalls. I'll see what I got in ploppers here in a second. Woo! I think this is like Ghost Wakasaki. I think this is the TN80. See if this is the disc knocker. Ooh, listen to the sound of that. Great color right here. We're going to start at $1. You need to put a hook on it. Yeah, I've got 2 hanging up beside me, and then I got a pack of 2 of them somewhere in FFJ, which is my favorite. Good deal. Sudden death, guys. If you don't bid, you don't get it. Thank you, Martin. Might have missed the boat on the Lipless, it not being spring. It's all right. No big deal. I'm just trying to pick through here and run the best I can. All right. Last Jackall TN. I believe this is a TN80. I love this. Little red. Look at that. It's got the like purple like scale on it. It's got a little rash on it. So here we go. Boom. Jackall TN80. This is a great lipless bait if you guys have never used it. What else I got in here? That's odd. I got some Yozuris. I got some red-eye shad in this bag. Addicted to fishing. Thank you, sir. Usually chat's popping tonight. Everybody's slow. I got a little nickel spoon in here. I always get a lot of people want spoons. Here we go. Little nickel spoon. Check this guy out. I believe this is called Bombshell Shad. This is not the Ben Parker manual. This is just the regular nickel spoon. It's Bombshell Shad. Really good one here. All right, here we go. You know, always get guys say, "Man, you got any spoons?" Well, we got them tonight. We got them tonight. We got this one anyway. Good deal on here. Thank you, Josh. First purchase. Tell you what, Josh, for your first purchase, I'll give you a little extra spoon. How about another spoon for spoon? Yes, I had fish scramble, and it's really good. I threw it the other day. Didn't catch nothing on it. They really weren't on Topwater, but I like the scramble. Reminds me of an OG plopper a lot. It's a little bit more narrow. It's got a good tail on it. All right, so let's see what else. Here we go. Here's random. Strike King Chick Magnet. Like brand new. Here we go. Little Chick Magnet action. So what else I got in here? Man, I got some good rattle trap colors. We'll run some more lipless. Time man, first purchase. All right. Guess what? I'll throw you a free bait in there with your Chick Magnet. I'll give you a little red square bill. Not sure who makes that. It's not Strike King. Take your time, man. Heard that. All right. Thank you guys for being patient, staying with me tonight. We'll run another giveaway here after a while. I'll have to run some more baits. All right. Here we go. This is always people's favorite 3/4 red-eye shad. This color is called Baby Carp. 3/4 red-eye shad and Baby Carp. This is a Tennessee River killer right here. You guys like Spro Uruku shads? Because I've got a pile of them we need to move. Man, that looks custom painted. $3. Good deal, Tom. Good deal. All right, we're gonna move away from the lipless guys. We're gonna try to go to some crankbaits, topwaters. All right, away from the lipless for now. Looky here. How about some stuff new in the package? How about some, anybody want scrounger heads? I've got some Jinko trimmer shad heads. We've got 1 ounce and 3/4 ounce long bills new in the package. There you go. Let's roll this. Everybody's favorite. About a little War Eagle finesse spinnerbait. Purple shad. Here we go. War Eagle finesse spinnerbait. Purple shad. New in the package. Guys, thanks for following me tonight. Ooh. Good deal here. Thank you, Tom. It's number 17. Really didn't want to sell that. That's my favorite color, but I got one hanging up right out here. All right. There's something else in the package. How about a Rapala DT10 and hot mustard? DT10 hot mustard. Dude, I like the axle jig heads. DT10 hot mustard. Oh, how about another spinnerbait? There's some good stuff in here. I didn't know all this was in here. Uh-oh. DT10 hot mustard, $5. Great deal, bass snatcher. What's up, Brian? We were selling some baits yet again. I'm trying to, my buddy brought his tackle collection. Said sell it all. Here we go. Here's a Spro. Little John 60. Fat John and Cellmate. So that's a $14 bait. Here we go. Start at $1. Cellmate. Little John 60. Fat John. Cellmate. Good color. In the package. Oh. Great price on that bass snatcher. All right, here we go. Sexy Dog Natural Shad in the package. Natural Shad Sexy Dog. Oh. I don't know. Ah, I found a 6-cent bait in the package we can run. Oh, that's a good one. We'll run that too. Half price, Sexy Dog. Thank you, Tom. All right, here's one in the package. You guys want 6-cent stuff? This is secondhand. Here's a 6-cent gyro tail spinner shad burst. Let's keep going. Shad burst tail spinner. I am Colton. I am. Guys, Colton fished with me. What was that? A week ago, 2 weeks ago, we fished a tournament, the Jetta Marina Tournament Series, and we made the top 30, so we qualified for the $20,000 shootout at the end of the year. Ship-a-doo. Got you a free bait on that one. And I'm not sure, but Colton's back is probably still hurting from carrying us to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Dude was money with the chatterbait. Somebody's texting me, said the smallies are out there galore. It must be spawning. Putting your free bait in the back here. Heck yeah, dude. Like I said, I don't sell 6-cents unless I get it secondhand. I don't specifically try to look it up. But we had a good deal. We had 15, 14, had a dead fish, which is wild to catch one on a chatterbait and it die. But we did some culling. All right, here we go. Strike King 6XD in root beer. Don't see this one very often. 6XD in root beer. There you go. See what else I got in here. And I got a bunch of red-eyed shad. There we go. Bass Snatcher, take it down. All right, here we go. Ott's Garage OG Slim and red crawdad in the package. Yep. OG Slim, red crawdad in the package. What swims I got? Man, I done already ran the swims. I ran some bull shads, some spros, some Jackall. I already ran them. Thank you, Warren. I might have some more though for next week. I'm gonna have some bass tricks, some Scottsboro tackle, some other stuff. I do have some 4-inch jerky J's and some big jerky J's. Evidently, you cannot get a 4-inch jerky J anywhere. All right, let's see here. How about a little pack of Fusion 19 hooks? Any slobber knockers? I don't have any slobber knockers. But I might have some bladed jigs. Here we go. Some Fusion 19 hooks. These are size number 8. They're just in this box. Here's another OG Slim. Here we go. We'll do a twofer here in a second. Actually, we'll do a... You hear it? $5. Thanks, Warren. I like those Fusion treble hooks, by the way. They're really nice. All right, here's another red OG Slim in the pack. This is the Slim 6 red crawdad in the pack. Oh, okay. Kind of look through here. What else we got going on? New. Tom, take it down. All right. All right. Let's see. How about a Booyah spinnerbait? Booyah blade. Looks like the skirts fell off of it. Oh well. We'll go for $1. Matter of fact, 2 Booyah spinnerbaits. One of these, the Pond Magic, and then this guy right here, a Booyah blade. Both kind of fire tiger colors. You're gonna get 2. You got 6 seconds, sudden death here. 2 for 4. Good job, Hogwild. I got right on here. Package. Don't know how to pack it. That's a good deal. It's $2 a piece. All right, here we go. You guys like blade baits? Here's one of the best blade baits ever made. And I'm gonna do a twofer. All right, 2 steel shads. One's called heavy Kentucky shad. One's heavy Tennessee shad. 2 steel shads. They are ½ ounce. 2 for 1. Here we go. Steel shads. And then that'll probably be it for this box. I got a flat A we'll run. Actually, I got old bomber. We can run this old bomber too. Wow, good deal here. Tom, I'm gonna take them down. Holy cow. Y'all guys getting good deals tonight. Look at here. Look at this old school bomber in the package. Don't know what color it is. It's got a little dust or something on it. I don't know. We'll run it. It's not going to be in perfect shape. It is an old package. Here we go. Old school bomber. I think it's a 6A. It just says Model A medium runner. Old vintage packaging. Here we go. Thank you, Tom. How about some KVD treble hooks? KVD treble hooks. These are elite round bends, size number 4. KVD treble hooks. Here you go. What's up, Anthony? KVD treble hooks, size 4. Check this out. How about some G finesse? I think those stay with me. Thank you, Hogwild. Good deal on that. All right, how about a little Berkeley jerkbait? Here's a Berkeley Cutter 110. This color is called Blue Vapor. Well, these kind of got a cult following. After the Stunner, a lot of people want the Cutter. So here we go, Berkeley Cutter 110. These aren't like $6 baits, something like that. I can't remember. If not, if no one sells it, we don't sell. We'll save for a giveaway. Clayton's going to take it down for $2. Clayton, I think you got some baits here you've never picked up. All right, here we go. No reels, chill guy. All right, here's a shallow flat A and baby bass orange belly in the package. Shallow flat A, baby bass orange belly. That's all right. I usually keep everything here. You know where I live. We need to go fishing. I gotta get some work done in my boat. I think I got a cool pack going bad. That or my props just in such bad shape. $5. Bass snatcher, take it down. All right, let's see if we can find some topwater, some ploppers, stuff like that. Let's see what we got in this box here. Oh, woohoo! Look at here. Here's an old school 6 cents square barrel. I don't even think they make that color. That's one of the original ones. You know how I know? Because of that old school logo on there. Hmm. What we got here? How about some tungsten jigs? Check that. These are the Mickey tungsten jig. Oh yeah. Oh snap, look what I found. A Bagley's long cast and bone. God, this thing is sick. I think this is a custom painted duo. Wow. Lots of 5XDs in this box. Cloud 25. Look at this. This is a G87 blank. Look at these guys. Whoop. All right, we'll put them up there. All right. I found something here. Look at this. I'm a little big stick. OG plopper. If you notice, it doesn't have a little thing. It's got a pretty soft, it's pretty tough tail. Bone plopper 130. Here's a sweet old school DD22. Here we go. Oh, I found a sweet DT6. Little custom painted DT6 right here. This is a Demiki DC. Look at this. Pompadour. I haven't talked to Mike in a bit. I know he's been in Costa Rica. So kind of hard to talk to him when he's in Costa Rica. I'm going to save all the deep cranks for one show. Although I do got a nice DT20 here in Big Shad we can run in. So, because it is about to be deep crankbait season, so we'll run a straight up big deep cranks. All right, here we go. Let's go random. Jackall, Pompadour, Senior, and Bone. You guys ready? Let's go. Pompadour Senior in bone. It is sudden death, so get your bid in when you can. When it hits 0, it's gone. What's up, Ray? All right, thank you, Johnson. We're gonna go with this Ama right after it. The Ama Big Stick. His number. Everybody loves Topwater. What's up, Phil? I'll go to about 8:15, 8:30, something like that. Ooh, got just a little bit of rash, but I'm a big. I don't know what color they call that. It's been fished, but I like the purple. I like the yellow, but it's got a bonish blue belly. Fish has been pretty good here on Kentucky Lake. Apparently, I need to get out there and chase the smallmouth. So, all right, here we go. I'm a big stick. I have not tried the new Teckle 1. I meant to order some from TW Clay. I've still got your bait here. I've just failed to ship it off. I'm sorry, buddy. It's still sitting in the package in my cabinet. I'll get it out this week. I've totally neglected. Is Hellabass going to take it in? Yep. Yeah. Evidently, the big smallmouth showed up on the bed this weekend. So everyone said they were spawned out. I don't think they were. I think just a big wave came. All right. Here we go. OG Plopper. OG Plopper 130 and bone. Yeah, I've literally had people in February like, "Are the smallmouth spawning yet?" I'm like, "Bro, it's February." Like, they just now getting to where they want to swim. Yeah, dude, Hellabass, that's awesome, man. I need, if it's not too late, I need to donate something. Next time you want to do it, I'll donate a trip on Lake X. How about that? As long as they can get here, I'll donate the trip to Lake X. Heck, I'll pay for their hotel. Thank you, Martin. As I was saying, I'd like to do a special whatnot, maybe for the Bass Hall of Fame. And we'll get a bunch of baits together and stuff from guys, and we'll do a Bass Hall of Fame whatnot special. So we'll do the proceeds, uh, the, and I'll send it to Pangrak. All right, this is a sweet little DT6. This looks like a Mark Collins paint job. Great little color here. There you go. Start at $1. A Angler's Adventures Lure Warehouse. Thank you, man. I don't know what color this is. It's in really good shape. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Oh, okay. On the bottom it says Z. It has that. So whoever that painter is. It's number 35. All right. All right, here's those duos. Here we go. This is like a purple gold back. I wonder if it's a painted blank because it doesn't have the duo logo on it. This is a good looking color though. Man, I like that. Here we go. Start at $1. These are really good deep crankbaits, by the way. A lot of people don't talk about them, but they're really good. They're silent too. I like that. Martin, take it down for $4. Thank you, Martin. All right, we're gonna run another duo. Here we go. So this is kind of a purple silver splat. This is sick. You could probably get away with this as imitating a crappie. You know what I mean? Any buzz baits? I don't have any right now. None right here. All right, here we go. Mostly all hard baits from here out. I'm going to only be on for another 30, 40 minutes. Once I get up to about 50 items, I'm probably going to slow her down. We might run some, if you guys want some square bills, some 6 cents, some Strike King, we'll run some square bills. Got a ton of them. Clayton, take it down. Thank you, Clayton. You know where I live. What's up, guys? All joining in. If you guys first time buyers, you get a free bait. If you buy tonight, you'll be entered into the buyer's giveaway. All right, here we go. Here's that old school 6 cent square bill. I don't even know what color it is. It probably catches fish because it's rashed up. Old bandits and any more old. Nah, I already sold Excalibur and live target Anthony. What I'm gonna run that. Old bandits. We're gonna be doing that next Sunday. So if you're just now joining in, I'm changing my work schedule. I'll be on afternoon shift next Monday till whoever. So we're gonna go back to the OG Baitman live stream on Saturday nights. That's when I used to always stream on Saturday nights. We'll do that on Saturday night about 8 o'clock, um, somewhere after Debo or before, whatever. So OG Baitman, we're going to talk about baits, techniques, and then on Tuesday night or Sunday nights, we're going to do whatnot. So stream on YouTube Saturday, whatnot on Sunday, and then if I do any collaborations with other guys, I'm going to have to do those offline and upload them, just because I won't be able to do anything live between 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. So, Hellabass, I'm sorry, but maybe we can do brunch with Baitman and Hellabass. Okay. All right, here we go. Old school 6 cents. I don't even know what the color this one is, but this is a good one. Here we go. Anytime they're on. Yeah, I like the Saturday streams. So we'll try to get guests on when we can. If not, no big deal. I know me and Debo were talking about doing a spinnerbait show, so we may kick it off with that. Oh, Hunter made a first purchase. I'll take care of you, Hunter, on that. Heard that, John Doe. There's a market there. I get on whatnot sometimes at like 12 o'clock at night, and there's people still selling fishing stuff. Yeah, I like just talking about. Here you go. This is a little Demiki. This is a DC 200. Really cool little bait. DC 200. The swimmies, they done sold, man. If I say I'm gonna do a whatnot show at 6 and I got swim baits, got to jump on at 6. But we sold 'em. We'll try to have some more. I need to get. I've been trying to get with some uh, people that make swim baits to see if I could buy some to do some drops. Thank you, Tom. I'd love to maybe get DT10s. I got a DT20 fix to come up. I'd like to get with some people, maybe Vic over at Fish Everything, if he'd ship them to me to do some, you know, some of his glides. Uh, Obviously, I'm not going to give him retail, but all right, old school DD22. Yeah, I heard that. Old school DD22 has a little blemish here. This is just it's kind of a matte baby bass. Old school DD22. Then I got these tungsten jigs here, and we'll keep going. John Doe, I was doing 2 to 3 nights a week, but due to work, I try to do at least once a week, but it's been a while. Um, I've had some really big shows, man. I try to specialize more in older vintage tackle, not antique, but like the hard to get stuff. Like I am going to put two repo men will be on next Sunday night. I'm going to have two repo men. I'm going to have a bone one, and I'm going to have one in bone saw, I believe. Hard to get colors. Last time I sold a repo man on here, it went for $200. The highest selling fishing lure I've ever had, a bone repo man, and it was mint. These are pretty damn good shape. All right, here we go. DT20 Big Shad. Like new, we're gonna start it at $1. Well, you got to find the right buyers. I mean, I didn't pay. I'm not gonna pay $200 for one, but it's all about the color too. Bone saw, blow up. Those are the really tough ones. Look at here. Good deal, J. Mitch. Thought you're gonna get even cheaper than that. Hopefully, these Kentucky Lake bass will start eating a big plug this week. Lemon ice, that's a pretty good one. Thing is, like some of those colors, they have them in Teckle and they have them in the Vixen, and so it seems like those colors don't do as good. But if you get the colors that they don't make or you can't find them in the Teckle, people will pay pretty good money for them. All right, tungsten jigs. Let's do these two. These are 2.5 grams. I'm gonna get this out of the package here. I don't know what 2.5 grams is in. Oh man, these are itty bitty. These things are itty bitty. Definitely something for BFS spinning gear. I don't sell weeds, so I don't know the gram to ounce conversions or whatever that is. I just sell baits. So we're gonna do both of these little tungsten jigs. If you're a BFS guy, this might be right up your alley. These are Demiki tungsten jigs. This is clear green pumpkin. Oh gosh, for 28 grams to an ounce, 2.5 grams, that's like 1/8 of an ounce. Actually, I'm gonna say it's like a 16th ounce. Now this one's 3 grams. Red and dark brown, and this. Blow up is a good one. All right, here we go. 2 little tungsten Demiki jigs. Definitely something to be cool. Wide gap hook, built-in worm and trailer keeper. This might be something the smallmouth got. That bass thinky, man. I guess I'm gonna have to get out there this week and chase a smallmouth with a live scoper. Get my, as somebody call it, my front looker. And get out there with your front looker and find them smallmouth. What's up, Blake? All right, here we go. Here's a little bag, a little bone DB3 long cast. Holy smokes, 8 pound, 1 ounce. I'm what I'm gonna do. I don't think this is a Florida model, but this is a good bait. Here we go. DB3 long cast, bone orange belly. Just a, just a little dirty right here. I don't see any cracking or anything in the paint that these baggies are famous for doing. I don't like what Randy called it, a cheater box, because Randy is a big fucking sissy, pardon my French. He will sit here and bitch about forward facing sonar, yet try to sell me a $25 Megabass. And bro hadn't caught a damn bass in 10 years. You can look at his stats the last 3 years he fished FLW Tour. He didn't catch them without, when forward facing sonar wasn't the thing, he still wasn't catching them. The dude, I'll give it to him. He is a genius by being an idiot. He literally made 5 to 8 minute videos making controversial topics and got 120,000 followers on YouTube. And I literally never seen him catch a bass on his YouTube channel. He was just here at Kentucky Lake. Yeah, he didn't get no practice. The water's in the freaking bushes, man. And he makes a video going, well, the pattern I found was catching them in sawdust piles. Hey, bro, we ain't got sawdust. That's all a bunch of crud from the bad weather we had. It's literally leaves from trees that pulling in. So, now, I'm not saying they don't get around that stuff, but dude, if you only caught 2 fish, is that a pattern? No. Go to the bushes. Everybody else did. Go out there and throw a 3-3 contact on points. You'll catch more than 2 fish. Like, I didn't fish for 2 weeks, and me and my boy Colton caught 16 pounds. Like, it was a little tough, but, it is what it is. I heard that. Now, last year, Randy did catch a limit both days in the Toyota here by fishing a mag draft on the Rip Rap at Kentucky Dam. So, but I do not consider it a cheater box when everybody has access to it. And on the Elite Series, everybody's got it on the boat. You're either, if you're not using it, I don't know what to tell you. And you know what's funny is some of these guys that thought they were going to go to the NPFL and just tear it up because they have no forward-facing sonar. Guess what? They still in mid-pack or near the bottom where they were on the Elite Series. Now, John Cox, that dude's a freaking animal, but he fishes to his strength. He knows he's not going to be a deep fisherman. He's going to fish shallow with the wacky rig and flip, and he does it. But, John Cox don't bitch about it, so. Yeah. Like, so here's how I feel. I've got it on my boat. Does that mean I use it all the time? No. Matter of fact, when me and Colton fished last week, I don't think I looked at it but once, made 2 casts, and said, oh, let's get back to doing what we're doing. And we caught them pretty good. So if I can fish without it, I will. But I'm not going to sit here and blast people who don't and call them flat brimware thugs and cheater box users and all that. Come on. But buy my Megabass for $24.99 because it's the best jerkbait ever made. And my Ozark jig for $10. That literally can be made for $2. All right, let's get back to selling baits before I get off on a tangent and get banned on whatnot. And I don't have anything personal against Randy. I do respect what he used to do as far as fishing wise. All right, let's sell some of these 6 cents OG Quakes in here. Hey, here's a good bait. I don't know if I should sell that. Here's some OG Quake from 6 cents. I tell you what, how about some Lucky Craft LV500s? Oh, I found it. Look at here. Excalibur one knocker, XR75. It's a little dirty. Royal Shad, I've got it up here. It's at $10. Here we go. Royal Shad XR75 one knocker. A little dirty, can be cleaned up. I was surprised how cheap the one knockers went early, but here we go. You got your chance if you've waited. Angler's Advantage, he's going to jump on it, and then you have to pay $20 on his show. I don't blame you. If you can snatch it up, do it. It's called capitalism. I've definitely bought stuff off Whatnot and resent it. Whoa, cheap price on this, guys. Holy smokes, I cannot believe that went for that price. Damn, guys, y'all sleeping. Get deals out here, deals for days. I just lost my pen. I think Randy pissed me off, and I lost my pen. Any Bomber 6As? I don't think I have any. Not here. Good deal. Buy Johnson. Gonna put some new hooks on that thing, but for $14, you can put 3 sets of hooks on it. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna get some stuff out here. I've got a bunch of new one knocker booyahs. I've got some Aruku. You guys like Spro Aruku shads? I've got a couple of Aruku shads will do. Get these 6 cents. I don't. That's. Can't believe I'm doing that. Here's a old school bag 5 bait. Oh, cow. I actually got 2 old school bag 5 bait. In this dude's box, which he's local, so Let's do another Uruku shad. Damn, I got a lot of these Uruku shad. These are good baits. Got a couple LV 500 for you. So here's some more lipless, guys. Here we go. LV 500 Mad Craw. Lucky Craft started at $1. Here we go. LV 500 Mad Craw. Do you have any pop tees? Pop tees? You mean pop R's? I don't have any pop tees. Not right here in front of me. I don't. Balsa tonight, I would, but I don't. It's all in my boat, and my boat's under a cover. But we'll run some next Sunday, all right? Good deal on LV 500 right here. I meant to put this on sudden death. I'm sorry. Pop those tees out. Y'all don't want to see me pop these tees out. I would be banned off whatnot. I wonder if I did find some balsa earlier. I didn't mean to. I like to do this on sudden death. I'm sorry. Thank you, Addicted to Fishing. I got a really good LV 500 in front of me. How about a little Table Rock Crack? All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite LV colors, especially when the water's dirty. Y'all know why. Little Table Rock Crack. I don't know why it's not on sudden death. I'm sorry. I'll fix that in just a second. LV 500 Table Rock Crack. I'll do, thought I had another Quake. Ooh, yeah. This is the color they don't even make anymore. Damn, there's some good looking lipless in this thing. Dude, got the right lipless baits, that's for sure. Hey, do we have a first time purchase? We sure do. You know what happens when you make a first time purchase? Get a little free bait from the bait man. So I'll give you this little Academy square bill and ghost minnow that looks like a Bandit 100. I need to do some more research on them things. I don't have a lot of baggies left, so I'm gonna run auctions till I'm out of baggies. Free paycheck to one. I wish. I've got a paycheck. I got started at $100 if you guys, because I paid 80 for it. All right, let's see, number 40. Thank you to our first time buyers tonight. Any repo mans? I got one. I don't know exactly where it's at, but might be in my boat. I've got a paycheck repo man. I got two more coming, Glide Guy. I've got Bone and one, I believe it's in either Bone Saw or Blow Up. Maybe Sweaty Betty. Suspending Quakes? I don't. I might have some in my personal stash. All right, here we go. What's the difference between old Vixen and new Vixen? Line tie and the terminal tackle. That's it. The second generation Vixen has black split rings. So if anybody ever pulls up and says I got an OG Vixen and it's got black nickel split rings, it's not. It is second gen. The third gen goes back to the stainless steel looking split rings, but the eye tie is the same as the second gen. First gen, the eye tie is moved down and up, whereas the second gen, it's a little bit elongated. Now the sound and the plastic's exactly the same. So, all right, here we go. Here's a little Quake. I don't know the color on this, but it is an older one. This is a great little color on the Quake. Start at a Well, it started at $1. I meant to do the I'm gonna put this back on sudden death in a second. I think this next one is in Rambo red. It does not sound totally different. It's funny, if you go back to my YouTube channel, I have a stream with Josh Heron, who used to work for Reaction Innovations, and he comes out and says the old ones are made exactly the same as the new ones. The same internal weight, the same plastic thickness, everything. All I did was change the direction of the line tie and the split rings. And said the second gens walk better. So now we all know how confidence is in fishermen. We don't like change. If we've got something that's working, we ain't changing it. And I agree with that. All right, let me fix something real quick. We're gonna put this on sudden death. All right, here we go. Here's another Quake. I think that's Rambo Red. If not, it's very similar. I know they don't make this one anymore. Here we go. 20 seconds. Old school Quake 70. Dude, the Gen 2 catches. What's up, Bobcat? I've caught a lot of fish on a Gen 2 Vixen. And I've caught several on the Gen 3 when it came out, when I played with it. Thank you, sir. Now, I do like the old Repo Man. For some reason, I'm really confident in the Repo Man. So I always keep me one or two. Jackall bow stick is a very good one. And I'll be honest, that Mad Catwalk, it's a different sound, it's a different action. I don't think there was a lot of people throwing it here on Kentucky Lake. I caught some really big fish on it. And it got them fired up. For some reason, that big bait really got those bass fired up this fall. Like, I could get on a spot and get some really good blow ups and hook some big fish on that Magnum catwalk. I could come back with a smaller catwalk or even a Vixen and not get a bite. Chrome Vixen in the black box with the Vixen and chrome print with third gen. They only made chrome in the third gen. However, Mr. Josh Heron hooked me up a few years ago, and I have a solid chrome Gen 1 Vixen. And he said there's only about 10 ever made. But chrome only came out in the third gen Vixen. You went to smaller tail hook in the Mad Catwalk? Dude, I'll leave mine stock. And I don't put a feather on it either. It's stock hook. And I hooked up really good. Yeah, the black new ones go for some big money. All right, here's another Quake. I think this is 4K bluegill, maybe? Another Quake. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Here we go. 20 seconds on sudden death. I'm gonna run another giveaway here in just a minute. After we do some lipless, I'm gonna put together another little givey, and then we're gonna do some square bills, maybe. Thought the newest Vixen version went back. It looks like the Gen 2 line tie. Oh, dude, I love the 6 cents hollow bellies. They were really good. Any mans? I don't have any, bud. Not. I seen the fish and chicken in like 20 streams last night asking people for man's bait. I don't know her. She seems nice though. All right, I got some. These are Berkeley War Pigs. Is Bass? I'm sure they're just going to run the man's deal as Bass Pro. I got some Berkeley War Pigs here. These are old school bag 5 paint. It even says bag 5. So thanks, homie. I'm hoping they do. They bought all man's equipment in their stock, so I'm sure it'd be like the XPS -1 or something. Very underrated list. So this is a Berkeley War Pig. I believe this is Brown Gourd from Mike Russell. Here's your chance to get a bag 5 at a dirt cheap. I don't know. She was asking a lot of people, and that's fine. I don't know her. She seems nice. Has a lot of baits on here. It's wild how many people are selling baits on here. You know, like a year ago, it was just like me, Tim, Bobcat, and maybe like Hellabass every now and then. Now there's a consistent amount of people selling, which is good. The more people you can bring over here, the more. $10. Good job, Hog Wild. eBay is still king. There's so many people I know, especially here locally. They're like, I didn't even know you sell baits. Do you got an eBay store? I'm like, no, I don't sell on eBay. Core color Megabass for $100. Well, if I had a vagina, I could probably move Megabass for 30, 40 a piece. Get my damn wife's hoe friend on here selling baits. All right. Here's another one. I believe this, I don't know. It's kind of almost PB&J. It's just kind of a brown crawdad, another war pig. This is an old school Mike Russell deal right here. Dude, the amount of OnlyFans girls I keep seeing on Instagram for $9.99, you can look at my bass uncovered. Here we go. Old school war pig, bag 5, half ounce. Your chance to get a custom painted Mike Russell bait at a good price. These war pigs are good lipless. Good deal, Hunter. Good deal. Holy smokes. I gotta get back with Mike. We're gonna have to do a bag 5 stream again and get you guys some of his new custom painted stuff. It's deep diver time. Y'all be wanting them XDs. All right, let's do a couple of Ruku shads. Hey, them girls on Instagram fishing with Chelsea. She's doing fishing feet, fishing tits, fishing ass. And then I ain't gonna lie, I peeped her OnlyFans and see what she's offering a lot more than that. Now I know how they get free worms, if you know what I'm saying. All right, here's a little Uruku shad, kind of like a, I don't know the color names on these, so if you know, let me know. This is kind of a like a perch color. Hey man, just because you order from the menu don't mean you can't check out the buffet. All right, here we go. This is kind of the heavier version, not the Magnum like the standard size 5/8 Uruku shad. Well, they're supposed to be coming in. Tech Warehouse is supposed to go look up fishing with Chelsea. And then there's like Madison's World too. They're like scissoring each other with bass. It's wild. Thank you, hype man. Tonight might be the night I get banned on here. It might be the night. That's good, dude. Those Roku sheds are going to be $12 to $13 now with the tariff deal. And that one's never been fished. It's a really good deal, dude. This one, I don't. If you like reds, this one's sick. This is a Spro Oroku shed. This one is sick. Had a YouTube channel earlier when Google started, had 300 followers. Chick shows her boobs holding fish, boom, million. Dude, I hate to tell you, it's true. All right, now we got to keep it clean. We got females in here. All right, check this Aruku shad. I like this one. Man, these sound awesome. One thing about these guys, when you stop them, they kind of head bounce. All right, so this is like a red, green, gold back. Here we go. Start at $1. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. I got, y'all like these Arukus. I got a royal shad one right here. We gotta get that purple in. Hey, Ashley, we're just selling baits. Start 20-second sudden death. If you're a first time buyer, I'll send you a free bait. We don't carry, I do not sell hardly any Guggen baits. Nothing from Ollie's bargain bin. Old school stuff, slightly used. I'll buy people's tackle collections, stuff like that. But if you're looking for anything, just let me know. And we sometimes talk about OnlyFans. All right, here we go. Here's a Royal Shad Spro Uruku. Man, what about the 50th purchase? I need to do something for the loyalty guys. After you make X amount of purchase, get you taken care of. Thank you for the follow, Ashley. We're going to do another followers giveaway here in just a minute. And I got to get off here because I got to go to work tonight. Ruku Shad. I believe this is the bigger one. Wow. Tom going to get it for, whoo, there at the end. Hey, look here. So Doreo Fishing. Hey, Doreo Fishing, your payment messed up. So make sure you go in there and set it to your PayPal or something. I'll hold the bait for you. And if you don't get that fixed, we'll run it again next week. But I will hold this for you. That doesn't mean your car's declined or nothing. Sometimes these dang banks, they flag it. So I always link my PayPal. All right, I don't got another warning. We should be good. You the man. I'm gonna get you another little free bait. Get you a free bait here. It's gonna be square bill night, guys. We're gonna get some free square bills out of this deal. What color is that? Is a purple. Tell you what, we'll send you a Chartreuse 60 Shad KVD 1.5. Okay, hard to beat a fish catching color. No, yeah, link your PayPal to your account. I'm not gonna link my PayPal in here. Uh, just Cooper Gallant's following all those chicks on OnlyFans, so go look at what cracks me up is when I see the OnlyFans chicks posting, and it's all these Bassmaster elite people. Oh my goodness, guys. Look what I just found. No, actually, I don't have any rods or reels. Look what I just found. Old school Royal Red XR75. One of the juice colors. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. Here it goes. 20 seconds, a $40 bait. We're going to run it right now. Start at $1. XR75, Royal Red. This is old school. This can bring 35, 40 bucks on the secondary market. Probably sent it the wrong time of year, but when it hits zero, she's gone. J. Mitch banging on them, getting some great deals tonight, my brother. All right. Who's ready for a giveaway? Who's ready for a giveaway right now? Let me get some stuff together. Let me add another giveaway. Heard that. Heard that. Let's do a little 6 cents crankbait giveaway. What do we got here? Let's do one Jenkins. Here you go. Do a little variety. All right, follower giveaway. See, well, I'll get one more bait. Be right back. Trying to get something different here. Here you go. Here's what I'll do. You guys like swim jigs? Here we go. What's that big bait behind you? I got lots of big baits. That's a draw. All right, here we go. PD7, great bait here in the Smoke 6. It's like the Justin Rule color. And then we're going to do a little Conda Finesse swim jig, sexified shad. So got something for my jigging guys. All right, let me go add this here. Giveaway, add, create temporary to listen, giveaway, followers. Just a second, guys. I'll put this up here. All right, we're gonna run this giveaway. It's got 5 minutes, so make sure you guys enter, follow a little one. Thanks, man. I found a guy on Facebook making these, and I'm gonna have him make some bait hats. So we're gonna do like a buzz bait hat, a swim bait hat, a walking bait. You know, we'll do some cool designs. I'm gonna drop them like once a month. We're gonna do like 10 hats. If it goes really good, we might try to do more. It's gonna cost about 25 to 30 bucks. They're all custom made, made here in the United States. Really, all the embroidery, the leather patch, and all that. So, purple chartreuse root beer. That's the deal, man. All right, so here we go. This is a Richardson 112, by the way. That's what they'll be. Man, you guys have been following me on YouTube for a long time. Man, my hairs fell away. Dude, I love it. So, thanks, Colton, for following me. Y'all getting the giveaway. Got 50 people. Let's go back to some square bills. See if we can find some balsa or something like that. Oh, maybe some Normans. All right, what do we got here in the square bill game? Hello, Rapala. About a little old school. I spy Norman Fat Boy. Look here, old school scatter wrap. Any baby 1 minus? No. 6-inch square bills. Yeah, I got some coming up. All right, here we go. Scatter wrap, chartreuse blue back. Here we go. Get that crazy lip on it. And then I got another. I got 2 of these actually, guys. Heard that, Anthony. Heard that. Good deal on that, Hog Wild. When I first got on Whatnot, I was selling those scatter wraps for about $8 a piece. So I believe they're discontinued. And some of that may have been King Sticky was in my shows and buying everything. Yeah, they don't cast for the shit. Here we go. Old school guys. I found one. Check this guy out. Old Norman Fat Boy. Old school Fat Boy chartreuse blue. Woo! It's a little dusty. Other than that, she good. All right, 55 people in here. We got a giveaway going. Norman Fat Boy, chartreuse blue gel coat. Chartreuse purple, that's the one I like. Well, we got some Fritz sides in here. This is a pretty good box. Gemma. Thank you, Gemma. Dude, it's unreal how many baits I got to sell right now. It might be 3 months before I can sell through it all. We got a bunch of 6XDs, 10XDs, Spro deep divers, Z-Boss. What's up, dog? What's up, Baitman Jr.? Dap it up. What's up? Say hi to Whatnot. Look at this dude's hair. He is like Little Mahomes. He's quarterback for our flag football team. What do we do?
Huh?
What our flag football team do?
Win the championship.
Win the championship. That's right.
I don't want to tell you. I had to stay 2 nights because the time I got home was about 12.
Oh, that's fine. You're good. I love you.
See,
He just left me hanging. Dude, I know. Yeah. All right, y'all got 40 seconds to get into this. Dude, Anthony. Some of you guys remember when he was like 3 years old and 3 or 4 years old and literally helping me do streams from my kitchen table. He is 12 now. We're gonna get some fishing content on YouTube with Baitman Jr. He's got his PB's like 3 pounds. He almost broke it last fall. Had a giant smallmouth on, but we got to get, All right. It's 15 seconds. We'll run the next bait after that. Let's see what else I got. Guys, y'all interested in frit side? I've got some frit side 7s. Oh yeah, 6-inch square bills. I got one. Most everything has got chartreuse black back, but Jim Peckinpah. Thank you, Jim. Long time guy on here. Thank you, Jim. I think that's about the second or third giveaway he's won. All right. Dang, 7-pounder. All right, here we go. 6 cents, 50X, chartreuse black back. Simple. Here we go. And then I'm going to do 2 of the 25X. And we got some good Berkeley stuff in here. Smith Bro Racing. Yep. First purchase. First purchase. All right. I got you. Gonna send you another bait. I gotta actually do some videos in the bass boat. But man, when I've been editing Mark's TV show and I gotta get these uploaded, Hunter. By the time I edit a 30-minute show every week, or I'm just burning any biggie 5 frets, I don't believe so. No biggies. Boomer sooner. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find some more 6 cents. Yeah, I ain't never seen that. All right. I want to try to. I don't even think they make this color. All right, here's the little 25X square bill. So this is comparable to KVD 1.0. I'm going to do 2 of them. This is Sexified Chartreuse Shad, old school one, and then Bull Crawfish. So 2 for 1 right here. Come on, dog. Bandit Racket. Really good square bill. I actually found one a while ago. 2 for 1. This is the 25X. So very comparable to the KVD 1.0. Bull Crawfish, Sexified Chartreuse Shad. Yes.
Can I have your burger from Cookout?
No, I'm gonna eat it. Miss Peachy, first purchase. Well, you know what? Let's stay with the 3. How about 3 square bills? Let's see which one will give you, Miss Peachy. About 3 the same size. We'll add you a little KVD 1.0 and chili crawl. Pretty good deal there. Hey, your man's gonna be happy. He's probably gonna be real happy you're buying him baits instead of making OnlyFans about baits. Heard that. Yeah. Which one's that? Moongill? All right. Great deal there, Miss Peachy. All right, let's see what else we got. Here we go. Here's 2 more 50X or 25X chartreuse blackback. We got 2 of them. This dude loved this color. It's a great bait. It catches them. Little few fish marks on here. Yeah, I bought like 10 of them at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. A dude had a bunch for sale in the pack. All right, 2 chartreuse blackback, 25X square bills. Still looking good shape. A little dirty. And I know I've got some flat 75s and some other stuff in some of these other boxes. Hey, looky here. First time purchase, Mr. Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. I'll get you another bait. I tell you what, here's you a Lucky Strike Rick Klein 1.0. Not Lucky Crap, but Lucky Strike. Great deal there. First time buyer. Try to make people happy. I want you to come back and buy from me and have fun hanging out in the chat. All right. I don't have many bags left, so we'll run a couple Fritz sides. Maybe call it a day. Or we'll just do a couple Strike Kingers. Ooh. That's an old school Strike King right there. It's a 1XS. I think they come out of Mystery Tackle Box. Here's a fish catcher. Fish catcher right here. I got some Fritz sides we'll run. Just a second. Golly. Trying to get this loose. Actually, I believe that was an old Series 1 Strike King. Well, how about that Quake red craw behind you? That's a Duke, and that's a Swank. Anything back here, I don't sell, bud. Do you know where I could find a Gambler? Why not? In Lone Star. Woo. That's a. I would beg Mikey Balls, to be honest with you. Hey, here's an exclusive Strike King 1.5 Bass Pro Color. Dude, Academy made some good square barrels. I'll give them that. All right. I got to wrap. Ooh. I'll have to save that for another show. All right. I got, let's see, find some. I thought I had more Fritz sides than I do. All right. We're going to do a couple Fritz sides and a couple KVD 1.5s. All right. Here we go. I believe this is kind of like a blue, any little Mr. Monies. I have not yet, but I have not gone through everything in this dude's collection. And there's a chance I find some. All right, here we go. I forgot what color they call this. Fritz side, I believe this is the 5 shallow. Kentucky blue. Kentucky blue. Yeah, here we go. $1. Fritz side 5. I did find some Bagleys. What's the difference between Quake and Duke? Quake, it's a little bit better for shallow water. The Duke, it's a little front heavy. I like it in deeper water. Peace out, Anthony. The Duke's got more rattle. It's more compact, so it's kind of like a TN70. I like them both. I like the Duke in the fall, man. Schooling fish eat that sucker up. All right, here's a Fritz-side 7 chartreuse blueback. Do you have any you can run in a box? No. If it's 6 cents in the box, I do not have any. So I'm on the 6 cents team. I'm not a 10% off pro staffer. I've been with 6 cents like maybe a year or two after Milliken. So anything back here on the wall, they send it to me for free. So I usually give that away. I am getting a banner. Hey, we got a first time buyer. We'll get you an extra bait here. Send you an extra bait. It just would not be right to sell the stuff they give me for free. You know, because there are pro staff guys that get free product, but they may not get as much as I do. That flutter spoon right here. Oh, they're flutter spoon. I do got some big spoons I'll be auctioning off soon. All right, here we go. Here's a Strike King 1.5 hard knock and oyster fish catcher color right here. Great one. 1.5 hard knock and oyster. Yeah, this color catches. Heard that. I got to get a banner too. I want them to make me one. Hey, OU Sooner won the auction. I think that's Matt Pangrak's burner account. I don't know. Joking. All right. Last Strike King one, last bait of the night. This is a Bass Pro exclusive color. It's like MS Craig. I'm not doing the draw. I'm like, I'm not selling anything back here. Maybe we'll do giveaway. We could get lucky, but I don't sell anything back here. Okay. Now, if I found a draw like at an auction or bought somebody's tackle and had a draw, yes. All right, here we go. KVD 1.5. This is a Bass Pro exclusive color. Yeah. I did get a draw one time in somebody's tackle collection, sold it on here for like $5. Everybody's like, run the draw, run the draw. So I put it up there, nobody bid on it. So it is what it is. There you go, Time Man. All right. I got to wrap it up. I got to be at work in a little bit. Great time tonight. I'm going to schedule another show for next Sunday, but don't leave just yet. If you bought anything, you'll pay $45, bud. You can get that one on Tackle Warehouse. That's a Tackle Warehouse exclusive color. All right. All right. Gonna do a buyer's giveaway. I tell you what I'm gonna do. If I have another draw. I wish I had another draw. I'd do it as a buyer giveaway. Let's see here. Buyer's giveaway. Let me think here. Buyer's giveaway. I tell you what, guys. Give you a little JDM bait. I hate to do this, but you can still buy them. Buyer's giveaway tonight. Really cool bait here. This is a Amakatsu Waddle Bat. It's $23 bait. This thing is badass. So we're going to do the buyer's giveaway, a special JDM bait. So once this gets down to about 2 minutes, we're going to draw for that. So if you bought anything, you're eligible to enter the giveaway. You're even eligible if you didn't buy anything. You just got to fill out a bunch of information and stuff. We still got lots of stuff to move. Yeah. Well, here's the one I caught all those fish on, Hype Man. So this is the same bait. This is the exact one I call my fish with the fall. So number one, this sucker held up really good. But you can see it's got some hook rash on it, but it's got a lot of teeth marks. The one cool thing is the scales didn't really fall off. I got some gaps there, but man, this thing absolutely slayed them. Yeah, Eric, this is an epic Eric kind of bait. So. But we'll be back next week. I'm gonna put some more soft swim baits up. I think I'm gonna move all this stuff over to my mom's garage so I can actually move around. I can open up every box, you know. And I got a bunch of soft plastics, lizards, old monsters. Big bite, shaky head stuff, man's jelly worms. I need to get gone. I mean, this box below me, there's still tons of square bills, rattle trap, all that stuff. Any more of those for next show? Probably not going to sell my other one. But this is just the giveaway for anyone who bought. All right, Robo Reapers. I will have some Reapers. I don't know if they're Robo, but I can put some in there, Robert. I need. All right, y'all. When this gets down to 2 minutes, I'm gonna do the buyer's giveaway. Thought I had a bunch of Spro. I thought I brought a box of Swimbaits. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Oh my gosh. Anybody want to hang out for some rock crawlers? God dang. Look here. We found a 6-inch curve fit DT6s in this box. Rock crawlers. All right, if you want to hang out for some rock crawlers, guys, y'all still want some more stuff? Dude, Jackall is badass. Dang. Tons of rock crawlers. Look at all this. All right. Giveaways going. Dude, I gotta get ready for work. Let's just I'll run a few. Drawing the wiener right now. Giveaway wiener is Tom Pavlot. Thank you, Tom. All right, let's run a couple rock crawlers. Hell, we'll throw a curve 55 in there. We'll do a little Spro variety. Golly. How about some Little Johns? We'll run about 5 more auctions, guys. There's another rock crawler. The one I kept them on right here. I'm going to run some rock crawlers. I'll have more for next week. All right. If you stayed this late, here we go. Here's a Little John DD, red crawdad. Let's run it. Start at $1. Here we go. Little John DD, red craw. Buzz baits or chatterbaits, I will have some next week. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. I need to clear my chatterbaits out. My suspender baits as well. Good deal here. Thank you, Tom. They just won the giveaway. All right. We're going to go with, I got one more Little John, and then we'll do these rock crawlers. Blood Craw. Spro Little John with the circuit bill. So that's a Little John 60 or 50. Here we go. Great little color, especially for the spring. Translucent, nice little smallmouth tees. This one's like brand new. Little John is probably one of the most consistent flat side crankbaits out there. One thing I like about a wiggle wart or a rock crawler is you can still buy them. So if you lose one, you know you can go to the store and get another one. You can't do that with the OG warts. And I actually will say that the last couple of years when I've been throwing the rock crawler, they choke it. All right, Curve 55, Tiger Truce. They call it a different color in the curve, but it's Tiger Truce. You need new hooks for this one. New hooks on this guy. And it's got like a matte finish to it. They called it something else in the Curve 55. Really good bait. Got a little rattle. It hunts. Lava Truce. That's right. That's right. Which is weird. Thank you, Jim. Congrats on that giveaway winner. Now I can ship you something else. Oh. Was anybody here on Whatnot or was on YouTube the time when the giant beetle attacked me? All right. Here we go. Rock crawlers. I don't even know all these colors. I think this is Phantom Green Crawl, maybe. Here we go. And this is the deep version rock crawler. This is the 55, rock crawler 55, the deep version. Here we go. Oh, my guy's been wanting these things. Pretty tough. Yeah, that is a killer looking color. Thank you, Brett. So I got a lot more Spro too, especially in the deep divers. I've saved some rock crawlers for next week too. This again, these hard baits, it might be a good time to be on Whatnot. And I'm gonna tell you what, with all the tariffs and the price of baits that are gonna be in your retail shops or online, baits that are now $12, they come from China, probably gonna be 14, 15 bucks. You're gonna save a lot of money paying $7, $8, $9 on Whatnot, buying baits that may have never been used before, dirt cheap. So all right, here's another rock crawler. This is some kind of red crawl, phantom red crawl, I believe. Great looking color. This is I actually usually throw this one. Catch them on this one. So it might be a good time to have a Whatnot account because these guys that can buy stuff dirt cheap may not be able to. So you're gonna have to get to the guys like me that can hunt and find these tackle collections. Thank you, Gemma. But unfortunately, if you want Guggen baits, I don't think 20% markup on them is really gonna sell. They're already like 20% from being free. I could see Guggen eventually dissolving and everything's going to be into the Bass Mafia lineup. All right, here's a spring crawl. It does have some rash on. This is a great color, by the way. Spring crawl. These are all the deep ones. Yeah, this one and the next one are the two best ones that I like for Kentucky Lake. Yeah, Mafia does make good stuff. I used to know the original owner of Bass Mafia really well. Anything I got from them, he sent to me. Just awesome dude. Sent me an awesome rain suit. His name's JB Langley. Owns JB Langley Clothing Company. All right. Here's another one. I don't know the exact color. It's in pretty good shape. Bill's got a few scratches. It's some kind of red crawl. Got these little dots on it, but I think that's in the paint. Those aren't scratches. That's just in the paint job. Here we go. Last one for the night, guys, and I gotta get ready for work. I'll schedule a show this week for next Sunday. We'll do it 6 o'clock or 7. I'm gonna take a bunch of stuff over to my mom's house, and we'll do it from there. Thank you, Gemma. Back to back. I tell you what, I'm gonna put that one. I'm gonna put that one in the same package. thank you guys tonight, all the new followers. We'll be back with more hard baits and stuff next week. We'll get some more soft swim baits. Tell you what, we're gonna pull out some bandits and some Normans, whatever, Topwater. I'm gonna even have some Shimano boxes, the old school Shimano boxes. We're gonna sell those, some Bass Mafia boxes as well. So saddle up next Sunday night, 6 o'clock here on Whatnot. Join me over on YouTube Saturday night. Can't think of the topic. I may go springtime spinner baits. It's almost May, so we'll do that over on YouTube. And we're actually just going to talk baits and shoot the BS and try to get a guest on. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for following me. I'll get your stuff shipped out as quick as I can. We're gonna go raid somebody. We're gonna raid somebody.